Alyssa Mercante is in the news again because she can't seem to help herself with cancel campaigns and attacking other people. But first, before I even get to what happened today, I need to give some people some background on what happened previously with her to let you know who we're dealing with here. She said on March 7th, 2024, if you're a woman, queer person, person of color in this space, you've probably experienced harassment, probably more than once. But when you have a life off the internet, it's like a swarm of bees stinging a giant. Temporary pain at the overwhelming nature of it. Sure, but it goes away. The people attacking me wouldn't even speak to me in person. They wouldn't be at the places I hang out or around the people I love because they live online and speak in echo chambers. And yes, there's going to be a tremendous amount of irony in this conversation that I'm bringing up right now, but stay with me. Imagine them on the subway, getting coffee at your corner shop, at a local show, IJBOL. I don't even know what that means. My dad called me yesterday to talk and New York Rangers trade. He could hear the stress in my voice and asked what was up. When I explained it to him, his response was, okay, just shut your laptop. The internet isn't real life. Damn, Alyssa Mercante's dad sounds like he's very based, because that would be the same advice I would give my son or daughter. Anyway, I'm going to go hang some shelves and maybe finally mount my TV and other home improvement things. I will also probably play Overwatch because I'm a sicko. Twitter doesn't exist when I'm not on it. Heart. Okay. Yes, I went private because they're trying to report all my tweets. Cancel culture strikes again. And 97 Bravo replied, quote unquote, cancel culture, and circles her former banner. Hi, you can't be racist against white people. Thanks for tuning in, Alyssa Mercante. We also have Grums on X. Why did you falsely accuse Gina Carano of being a transphobe, Alyssa, and engage in cancel pig campaigns? Are you being named in the lawsuit versus Disney? Why is your profile banner lying right now about what Gina actually said? Your Sweet Baby Inc. article was a lie too. Weird. It's almost like Alyssa Mercante wants to cancel other people, but in the meantime is claiming that cancel culture is coming at her and people are trying to report everything that she writes. That's very strange. Which brings me to present day. Savvy said she deleted her account. Forbes 30 under 30, the ex-Visa employee, the Code Coven co-founder, the Niantic and Square Enix racist policy pusher, has decided to delete her account. If you aren't doing anything wrong, if you have a totally organic industry backing you, why hide it? And Alyssa, who may or may not have had Savvy blocked, but replied, educated guess here. It might be because her and her team were inundated with slurs, threats, and harassment, including calls for her deportation. She's a U.S. citizen. Well, shit, Alyssa, she's got nothing to worry about then. What's the problem here? Since you're often the perpetrator, you might not know how stressful it is to be the target of a harassment campaign. Savvy replies, you unblocked me just to come here, which I find hilarious. No sweet cheeks. They shut down because they got exposed. Back in my COD days, I experienced real harassment. My address was leaked, and someone once tried to break into my home while I was live. So I do know what it looks like. And talking about someone's propaganda and showing people their own words isn't harassment. Now, you, on the other hand, Miss Come Fight Me Physically, who's, well, hold on. We gotta play it.
And if you have a problem with that, come fight me physically, bitch.
Weird. What is real harassment? Someone challenging the entire internet to a fight. Miss Come Fight Me Physically, whose only purpose in life is to be the perpetual victim. You know what it is to harass. You also like to espouse a bunch of bullshit, but never live by it. eager to mock me and say my morals were for sale when I was defending rape game. But I knew what it would lead to, and here we are. Which, yep, called it from this jump. You're too busy sniffing Hassan's, wow, to do basic thinking. Fumes got you dizzy? Keep savvy on your good side, guys. Still have yet to answer on your thoughts on him idolizing anti-LGBT terrorists, ... Still waiting on you to condemn Anna Valens, aka anal violence, who tried to pass off rape farms as a joke. You assured people even joking about rape is not allowed. And he writes a whole lot about rape incest fanfic. Again, you seem to not like that sort of thing, but didn't tell him to F off. Curious, ain't it? Anyway, go back to blocking me, dropping some TLDR OMG concerning behavior, and go back to your unemployment line. You want to know why they didn't reach out to Kotaku despite pulling out every stop? Because you and them have long since served your purpose, and now you're all nothing. Enjoy your job search. It's rough out there for people with zero marketable skills. Not too many people like hiring firecrackers who are more a liability than a help. Also, missed opportunity to throw my head back and laugh at the use of educated guess. LOL, LMAO even. The audacity to use educated. Ha 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 ha. I guess Alyssa Mercante was very upset I called her out for not being consistent in her worldview. And since she has no rebuttal, she decided a new approach. Maybe instead of trying to DM my sponsors, you should work on that abysmal resume of yours. It isn't my fault. No one wants to hire you. And I'm obviously not going to be showing it on the stream, but allegedly, Alyssa Mercante's full resume has been shown on Twitter and X today. If it is real or not, I don't know if it's her old address or whatever, but it has like all of her jobs in the game industry. And in my humble opinion, it is one of the most embarrassing, pathetic, loser resumes I've ever seen in my life for someone her age. It is fucking embarrassing. And maybe she realizes that, and that's what's got her all huffy and puffy. And again, this is coming from a former recruiter. If I looked at that resume, I would laugh her out of the room. Savvy continues saying, I sometimes make mistakes or miss things. Alyssa, the woman you are attempting to suck farts out of her anal cavities of tried the blockchain and gaming grift for a bit. Given how you feel about crypto, do you want her jailed? So this is referencing Carla Reyes from Anima Interactive that was making Take Us North. And apparently one of her previous jobs, which by the way, this Carla Reyes girl here, this is who Alyssa's going hard in the paint to defend, try to say, oh, cancel pigs are trying to cancel this game and the chuds are out there in full force to stop Take Us North, all this other stuff. One of Carla's jobs of just a few years ago, Alyssa, was working in promoting blockchain. Carla Reyes says, blockchain game proponents, detractors, and everyone in between. What questions do you have about environmental, economic, and social sustainability in blockchain game ecosystems? This is a rapidly proliferating space, so let's figure out how to build it ethically. How to build blockchain ethically? What the fuck does that even mean? What? This is the other thing, by the way. Pocket Gamer Speaker Spotlight, Niantic's Carla Reyes on sustainable approaches to blockchain gaming at Pocket Gamer Connects London. Blockchain fizzled out and fell apart. So this is Carla peddling blockchain, the same Carla that Alyssa is defending, saying that she's got a harassment campaign going against her. But then we have Alyssa going on a harassment campaign because people are talking about crypto. Alyssa Mercante, two white guys in a Williamsburg coffee shop with their jackets and bike helmets spread out across 3 tables talking crypto. Please vote so I can put them in jail. Because I guess reasons, the rules don't apply because girl, I'm trying to follow the logic here. It doesn't make any sense at all. Going back to the blockchain. This is from Vexen. It said, Ames versus Ohio Department of Youth Services. Not only can you be racist against white people, but the same legal standard applies. Also, don't Nazis want to put certain groups of people they don't like in prisons according to wokey logic? Don't wokies want to punch Nazis? Alyssa Mercante. I propose that everyone who says slurs, makes racist or homophobic comments, and or tells rape jokes in online games should get their ass beaten one time in real life. This, I believe, will end this epidemic. Alyssa Mercante posts, can't be racist against white people. Clearly trying to get a rise out of people. Savvy says, laugh my ass off. If she even did a lick of research, she'd know Carla there was promoting blockchain and crypto. It just gets funnier. Vexen replies, ideological consistency will never be her strong suit. The fact that she came back thinking she could come away with a win here, laughing my ass off. Savvy completely owning Alyssa today. I want to end this video on this main point right here. The same person that is peddling the idea that she's dealing with a harassment campaign, she's currently suing me for harassing her, is now, according to Savvy, Alyssa Mercante tried to DM Savvy's sponsors and get them to drop Madam Savvy. This is the same Alyssa Mercante that cries harassment anytime that someone so much as says they disagree with a take that she has. It's always harassment, never criticism. But my goodness, if it goes the other way, she's going to apparently contact where you work or your sponsors or YouTube or whatever it takes, allegedly, to get you taken down and canceled. Weird. Almost like rules for thee, not for me. Much like seemingly everything else surrounding her approach to online discourse, Alyssa Mercante's approach to bullying basically boils down to, it's only okay when I do it. Rules for thee, not for me. This is Alyssa saying, a lot of people are bullies online because they are losers in real life. There's this thing called projection, by the way. Alyssa says, this is literally every man attacking women or people of color or queer folks, which is what she always falls back to with buzzwords, bemoaning wokeness online. The biggest losers alive, emboldened by the reach of the internet. Bring back bullying. So now it's okay to bully people, but only if Alyssa ideologically disagrees with the people that she wants to have bullied. But if these marginalized people get bullied, then it's a hate crime. I'm just trying to keep up. Alyssa Mercante, August 27th. This is very recent. Hey, video game industry. We are not going to sit back and watch another small group of women of color, people of color. Is that, what is WOC? What is that, a new term? Can't keep up with these people. Get ceaselessly bullied. We're not going to let them lose even a single bag. Fight for them. Tell your bosses to. Tell Xbox to. Tell Gamescoms to. Oh, you want to cry to the bosses? Say, hey, keep paying these people, even though they're creating slop? Oh, but it's okay if it's someone she doesn't like. Alyssa Mercante on Tectone. You should never make fun of the way someone looks unless they are an unreservedly horrible person. And screenshotting Tectone and what he looks like and his age. And saying it's okay to bully. Bring back bullying. But then today saying, except for the people I like. Those ones are off limits because reasons. If you can make sense of this woman, I think you might have some mental problems. It's been a while since we did a fun deep dive of As the World Turns with Alyssa's tweets and how she constantly contradicts herself. And I honestly, I wasn't going to even talk about it until I saw what Savvy posted about Alyssa going after her sponsors. And I'm like, nope, we got to talk about this. This is crossing the line. This comes after allegedly Alyssa championing and potentially being the person behind getting Atreus's channel demonetized and mass reporting and claiming to mass report, by the way, and championing the idea of mass reporting people that she disagrees with ideologically. It's very strange. Again, it's a very fucked up mindset. I think deep down she knows what she's doing, and she's like, yeah, I know that it contradicts. I don't fucking care. I want to win. Which ultimately is why she loses.